Thank you.
Hey, I gotta ask you, as an OG,
07.
what do you think when you see another young artist like Pop Smoke get hit, with such a tragic ending?
I just think we live in crazy times, man. I never seen nothing like this. That people want to be sensitive and take people's lives over something that can end their life. I just think we live in a world where it's senseless crimes. And I don't understand it. I try to wake every day somebody's dying.
Yeah. Do you have any theory on what's driving this and why all of a sudden it seems that
I don't know. It's the same thing like with this virus. It's just stuff just happening. I feel like we just living in the last days.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels like that sometimes.
Right. I feel like the world's coming to an end, right?
Right. When this type of stuff happens, people always say it needs to stop, right? Do you think there's any way that the world can?
I think we're just living in a corrupt world. Everybody is sensitive. Everybody's on edge.
Yeah. Well, I think that it was wasn't it over jewelry? They robbed them for jewelry.
You don't know this, but you came up in a different time, right? No social media, and some people are theorizing that the guys the murderers got his address because he put it on. He showed it on his Instagram stories.
I don't know. People could say that, but nobody really knows.
What advice do you have for these younger artists in terms of putting so much information out there?
We came from a world where we didn't put our information out.
Yeah.
So I just feel like we need to go back to that.
Yeah.
But I don't know if society will allow that anymore.
Yeah.
Do you counsel the younger artists that you work with on this?
Yeah, I try to tell them just be low key. Low key is the best way. Don't worry about all these followers. Just worry about your life and live your life.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
Just live. Just live. You don't have to show up for nobody.
Show up.
When you do that, what do you gain from it?
Yeah. I noticed that you don't have any big chains on and stuff like that. Are you down with the chains? Are you over it, or what do you think about the chains?
Businessman. I'm a CEO.
So you kind of past that.
And I really started watching. My hero, my person that I look up to is Dr. Dre. He never really done that.
That's very true.
I look up to Dre on a business model and aspect. So
Jay kind of says that too a little bit. Jay's like, I'm too old to be trying to impress everybody and running around.
What is that impress? It's just making people look at you.
Right.
That's not impressive.
To be flossing so much, especially on social media, because people see that and then they show up.
Yeah, it's just too much.
Blueface is an advocate of this idea of when you should get in touch with the right natives when you come to a city like LA.
This is their world. This is a young generation world. I don't really know how that works because I'm just not in it. You know what I'm saying? I really just remove myself and be the CEO and just really try to be. I want to be in the talks of how do I buy the montage?
Right. There you go. There you go.
How do I get, those talk? How do these people become this? How do these people become that? Who owns this restaurant? I want to have those type of conversations.
There you go. Not even worried about the smaller stuff anymore. You've already had all the hits and all the success,
it's just really just being grown.
Well, let me ask you this: I know you're from Virginia. Pharrell's in the studio doing some stuff with Rihanna on a new album. Would you be open to working with her?
Yeah, I'm supposed to, but I heard about it.
Are we ever gonna get that Chairman of the Boards album?
Maybe.
Really?
Maybe.
Well, who's stalling? Is it Dre?
I don't know yet. We haven't talked about it, but it could happen.
It still could happen.
Yeah.
What about you and Missy? We need that one more album.
Yeah, she gonna do it again. It's all on her.
What's both of y'all's weight loss secret, man? Both of y'all just super slim down.
Man, just being healthy.
Being healthy.
We can't do it like we used to.
There you go. Well, you and Missy are both looking real good, though, man.
Were you pissed off at that band Weezer when they made that reference to you in one of their songs?
No.
They were like, Timbaland knows the way to be. No.
It's great.
Are you going to work with them at all?
I would love to.
All right.
Man.
Put them in the studio.
Yeah.
Man. Well, thank you very much, Timbaland. We appreciate you.
Come on, dude. Bring it on.
Thank you, man.